It's Will Beats.
Is it not you that I do this for?
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a total Glamformation for you guys, something a bit more dramatic. To start off, I'm going to be using my Johnson Baby Wipes. You guys know the drill already. I'm going to be going in next with my primer spray just to hydrate the skin. And then once I'm done doing this, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. I opted for this as opposed to the Becca because that's all I ever use. Onto the brows, I'm going to be using my ABH Brow pencil in chocolate. And Stasia has really nice, beautiful, like full brows. So like the brows were just so easy to do. Up next, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC40 and NC45. I'm going to be using the NC40 towards the outer corner and the NC45 mix with the 40 towards the inner corner. And then I use some of this for the top of the brows as well. Once we're done filling in and concealing the brows, I'm just going to be taking a buffing brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to blend all the concealer around the brow area. To prep the skin, I'm going to be using my MAC Lustre drop in Pink Rebel just to, apply some extra glow to the highest points of her face. And then I mix some of this with my AJ Crimson Foundation in number 4.5. And I'm just going to apply this all over her face. I'm going to be, spraying my brush and then I'm going to go in and just dab, dab, dab and blend all the product into her skin. To highlight her face, I'm going to be using my Tarte concealer in medium. And guys, I was gifted this concealer and boy have I fallen in love with it. It is so beautiful to work with. I'm just going to be blending this out using my damp beauty blender. Once we're done with the highlighting, I'm going to be taking my MUFE Camouflage Cream palette in number 5, and I took this warm brown shade. And guys, I just thought, I'd cream contour today because it's been a while. I tend to keep liking cream contouring on my clients, brides and special occasions just because it's more time consuming. But we were going for like a full glam, so I was like, why not? So before blending everything together, I went in with some setting spray on her face and I just made sure that was dry. I love doing this because I just find that it helps the highlighter, the contour product, the foundation, everything just like blends very easily and very seamlessly. Once we're done with that, I'm just going to be using my Mercier Translucent setting powder, and this is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite setting powder of all time. It just works so effortlessly. To set the rest of her face, I'm going to be using my MAC MSF in medium tan and dark. I didn't have like the exact shade for her, so I mixed these two colors together to get her ideal shade, and they worked pretty well. To set her contoured areas, I'm going to be using my Black Radiance powder in chocolate. And guys, I have been like, oh my gosh, these powders are live. They literally give like the perfect warm glowy contour. Like I can't get enough of them. I feel like I need to stock up, just in case they're like discontinued, but no, I love it. And then I'm going to be using my Ben Nye Mojave powder palette and I'm taking the shade Honey Spice. Oh yeah, I opted for this because the chocolate was too dark to contour in this area, so I went in with a slightly lighter shade. Once we're done with the nose contouring, I'm going to be using my MAC MSF in medium tan, which is the lighter one of the two shades that I used. I'm going to use that to reverse contour, and then I'm going to be, going back with my Laura Mercier setting powder just to bake. So onto the eyes, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Geeks eyeshadow in Gold Digger, and this is going to be like my first transition color. It's a gorgeous like yellow mustardy color, and I'm just blending this all, around her crease area. Then I'm going to be taking Frappe, which is a warmer brown color, and I'm going to use this to add intensity to the crease area. I'm going to go back in with some of that yellow eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use this to buff out the deeper, chocolate color. You guys can literally see like the difference between the eyes that I'm blending and the other eyes. Like blending is important. So up next, I'm going to be using my House of Tara eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be doing like a semi-cut crease, I guess, because I'm going to be cutting her crease like 3/4 of the way, and I'm just using this, as the eyeshadow base as well. And then I'm going to be taking my Makeup Geeks Fold eyeshadow in Houdini. And then guys, to be honest, when I was filming this look, I was just freestyling. I know I wanted to do something that had green in it because I know Patty's Day was coming up, but like I really didn't know what the look was going to turn out like. It was all freestyling and I really enjoyed it. So anyways, up next I'm using Urban Decay's Fringe, and I'm applying this to the center of the lid. Up next, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Hot Chocolate, and I'm going to be working this rather into the outer corner of her crease, not her crease, of her eyelid. And then I'm going to like buff it into the crease area, gradually, just to create more intensity. Once I'm done doing that, I go in with the brush that I use for the warm brown, and I just blend both colors together. Then I go in with the biggest brush that I use for the yellowy color, and I blend everything together. And then at this point, this was not part of the look. Okay, not that the look was planned. But yeah, I decided to go in with this greenish glitter liner that I had in my kit. And then I was like, why not add some glitter? So I popped up my Ben Nye glitter glue on her lid. And then I used this chunky glitters from my Super glitter stack. And I was really feeling the look at this point, but then I was like, why not add more glitter? And I know I went in with another glitter. There you go. Ben Nye's emerald green glitter. And guys, you don't have to put 2 or 3 glitters. So up next, I'm going to be using my INGLOT gel liner in number 77, like my favorite gel liner ever. And then I went in with my Makeup Geeks eyeshadow in Corrupt to blend that out. So I've recently started doing this thing where I like smoke out or smudge out the liner, and I just really like it. I like the way it looks, and I kind of worked some of that black eyeshadow into her crease as well. Up next, I'm going to be using the INGLOT gel liner in her waterline. Then I'm going to be using the black eyeshadow that I used, to smudge that out because I wanted the eyes to look very intense. I think I went back in with some of the brown shadow as well. Yes, I did, just to, smudge the eyes out a bit more. So I think that's not everything. So I went back in with the glitter liner in Seafoam, and I popped that in the tear ducts just to brighten up the eyes a bit more. Okay, that's it now. And then I'm just going to dust off the excess powder off her face. I'm going to be using Poised by Suliat Mink Lashes in Glen Coco, and I just prepped that. And then for her blush, I'm using my MAC Mineralized blush in Peach Twist. Absolutely love this blush, especially on lighter skin tone. It gives like a glowy, it just gives the perfect flush of color to the skin. And then of course I'm going to be using my INGLOT Sparkling Dust in number 3 and number 1. Like you guys already know, I feel like if I don't use this, the look is not complete. I'm going to be going in with my Melon Mills Radiant Dust and Bronze Gold, and I'm just going to pop on more highlighter because why not? It is a full face glam, it is a full face, makeup, and I just wanted to be extra with every single thing. So I went back in to, pop the lashes on because I like to prep the lashes so that the glue gets tacky, and I'm just sticking that on. And then I'm going to be setting her face using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This spray alongside the Skindinavia one are my 2 favorites. And then just, blend her natural lashes with the falsies. I'm using my Maybelline Great Lash and my L'Oreal Miss Manga. Onto the lips, I'm going to be using my MAC lip liner in Cork, and I'm going to be using this to outline her lips and ever so slightly overdraw it as well, just to give like a fuller looking lip effect. To fill in her lips, I'm going to be using my OCC Lip Tarte in Lament. Absolutely love this color. Like, it's one of my favorite colors to use on brides especially. It's just gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. I'm going to get her to blend together, and then I'm going to go in myself and just blend between the lip color and the lip liner so everything looks very, very seamless. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to be going back in with the lip liner just to slightly overdraw the lips. Nothing too dramatic. I just wanted the lips to look a bit fuller. So next, I'm going to be taking my MAC lip gloss in mid, and I'm just going to dab this to, get some more glow. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is the finished look. I hope you all enjoy this tutorial, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video.